Minnesota. Rod, it's good to see you in studio.
Hey, it's always good to be here and good to see everybody.
Yeah.
It's like old times.
I'll bet it is. Only, well, you were in here, weren't you?
Yeah.
This was your office.
On the drive over, it brought back memories of I used to drive this every morning very, very early.
Yes, you did. Yep, when I first came, your office was here.
Yes. Yep.
I was over there, and you were over here. And, Yep.
The good old days.
Well, I don't know. You've moved on to bigger and better things, and I'm still here.
Different things. I don't know if it's bigger and better, but it's different. But
well, you're the voice of the Timberwolves of the Target.
We got a nice win last night, so that was fun.
Yeah, they just absolutely throttled Philadelphia.
I can't believe it's my 21st year doing that.
It's amazing.
Where'd the time go, man? I don't know.
Caitlin Smith, Cannon Falls native, will be in Cannon Falls next weekend.
Oh, we are so excited. I mean, she has had quite a year, and we're going to be talking to her a little bit later on, but what a year she's had. I mean, CMT just named her to the 2016 class of Women in Country Music, which is quite an honor. And, she's going to be performing live Saturday, November 26th. It's during Deck the Falls of Cannon Falls. It'll be at the Auditorium, which you've been there. It's a great venue.
Awesome.
Yeah. Like I said, when Ricky Skaggs played there, he said, man, I'll come back here and play anytime. He just loved it. But the doors will open at 6, and all tickets are general admission, but there's not a bad seat in the house. The place only holds 632 people.
It's true.
And we'll have the show at 7, and Laura Nicholson will open up the show. She's going to join us here in a couple of minutes, too. She's originally from Eagan, and if I understand her right, I think she's living in Nashville now, and she's an up-and-coming young artist who's very good, and she'll open the show at 7. We're going to take a little break. We're going to have an auction. We've got a brand-new Fender electric guitar, and I'm going to be the auctioneer. I'll be the MC and the auctioneer. I'll be doing double duty. And the winning bidder will get a chance to meet Caitlin after the show, and if they want, she will autograph the guitar. So that'd be quite a keepsake. So
I think I'd have her autograph that guitar.
I think I would, too. Yeah, no doubt.
Because this young lady, how old is Caitlin?
Boy, I don't know. She's young. I mean, I would guess late 20s.
What I'm saying is her career is just starting to take off.
Yes, and she's seen huge success as a songwriter. And now she's seeing the success coming as a performer. I mean, she's played with so many huge stars. She just played with the band Perry and Sheryl Crow and Eric Church. And she's got the voice. She's got the stage presence. She's got the talent. She's going places. She really is. And she's the hottest thing in Nashville right now is what somebody told me. She just played at the Ryman Auditorium, her debut in the Grand Ole Opry on November 5th. And that was fun. I got to listen to that, so it was pretty cool.
We'll have to find out from her what that experience was like.
Yeah,
you've been there.
Oh yeah, I've been there. The historic Ryman Auditorium.
Yeah, I was there too.
And I toured it. I took the tour and I got to go up on stage. But I thought to myself, that was kind of cool. I went on stage, but to be on stage performing, wow, that had to have been something.
There's so much history there.
Oh, so much history. You think of the people that have performed on that stage. It's mind-boggling. It's you got it, a lot of history, but it's going to be such a great show. And if you don't have your tickets yet, you got to get them soon. We're getting close. I fully expect this to sell out. And I tell people too, even if you've seen her before, her show is always completely different. And I know she's going to mix in some wonderful Christmas music here and there. So it's going to be a great night. And the best thing about it is too, I'll say it's a win-win. This is Shepherd Center's major fundraising event of the year, and this is really important to us to continue to offer all the services that we do. Those things cost money, so we try to raise money by putting on a concert like this. So for $35, you're helping out Shepherd Center, and you get to see a fantastic show.
That's right. Tickets are available at
Schofield Drug and Shepherd Center in Cannon Falls, or if you'd like to get them online, you just go to CaitlinSmith.eventbrite.com.
That's BRITE.
Right, yep. And as of right now, we do still have tickets available, and it's gonna be so fun. I can't wait.
And we'll find out a little bit more about Laura Nicholson here right after the break.
Okay, sounds good.
Laura Nicholson will be joining us, we hope, after the break. In Minnesota, Rod Johnson was just telling us a bit of a funny story about Caitlin hitting the Ryman Auditorium
we'll
stage.
have to mention that to her when we get her on the air.
Yeah. We have Laura Nicholson joining us this morning, though, on AM Minnesota. Laura will be performing, too.
Yes, she will, and we are excited to have Laura opening up that show on Saturday, November 26th.
Laura.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I am so good. It's Friday. and I'm happy. It's a good day.
And we are so looking forward to having you perform at the Cannon Falls Auditorium with Caitlin Smith, and we hope you're excited too.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I have heard nothing but great things about the facility, and I'm pumped to especially be opening for Caitlin and experience all of that. And I have some new songs I'll be bringing, and I'm just thrilled to be there.
Now tell us a little bit about yourself. I mean, when did you start, getting going here in the business?
I started writing kind of when I was 12 years old. I would take songs that I would hear and I would switch the lyrics up into my own, and then I thought I could make up melodies too, and so I started doing that, and then I started playing guitar. And just from there, I don't know if you guys know this, I met Caitlin around that same time at church. She was singing at our local church.
Oh, really?
And, yep, and my mom and dad, she kind of told her story on stage. I remember her saying very confidently, she's like, someday I'm going to be in Nashville and I'm going to be a songwriter. I'm going to do this. And I remember listening and with wide eyes and tapping my dad and being like, Dad, I want to do that. That's so cool. And so we went up to her and we talked to her, and she ended up coming over about once a week and teaching me guitar and songwriting, and we just developed this great relationship, and now I'm finding that we're still great friends, and I moved here just 6 months ago in Nashville, and we still write together, and now I'll be opening for her. So it's a great story, and
that is.
She's really taken me under her wing and showed me the ropes. She's phenomenal. She's great.
I agree.
She's a great performer, songwriter, and just human inside out. So it's been awesome.
So you've been in Nashville for 6 months, but you're originally from the Eagan area, right?
Yeah, I am. Yes, I am from Eagan.
So now, what can we expect to hear from you on the 26th performing?
Well, you'll be hearing my debut album, and I'll have a full band, and I'll be singing some really intimate songs of things that I've felt, and some new songs that I've been writing here. I've been learning a lot about writing as I've been living here in Nashville, and I'll be bringing some new material.
Great.
I'm going to guess your family will be there too, right, Laura, because it's so close.
Yeah, I have tons of friends and family coming. It'll be so fun.
It's going to be great. We're looking forward to it, and I love that story. So it'll be great to get both of you up on stage, and like you say, what you've heard about the venue is true. It's a great place.
Oh my goodness, so excited! Thank you so much for letting me be a part of it.
Oh yeah,
the acoustics are phenomenal.
Oh yeah,
you will love it.
Yeah.
So.
Ricky Skaggs, you know Ricky Skaggs, he was there.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I heard that. I was listening a little bit before you guys called me. That's amazing.
So is you said you've been in Nashville for 6 months now. Is it kind of how you pictured Nashville to be?
Yeah, everything and even more than I'd ever imagined. I started visiting 2 years before I actually moved here. I would come probably about once every 2 months, and I'd stay with Caitlin. And she kind of showed me around, and we ended up making her husband, Raleigh Galswick, produce my first album. And so he kind of showed me the ropes, and I've been getting used to the area for a while, so it was a pretty smooth move here.
You think you'll do a duet on stage at all?
With Caitlin?
Yeah.
Well, we've written so many songs together. I probably should have her come up and sing them with me.
Hey, yeah, there you go.
You could do a duet with Rod, too, if you wanted to.
No, not with me, no.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate your joining us, and we'll see you next weekend, okay?
Thank you so much. Take care.
Yeah, you bet. What an awesome young lady.
Yeah, she's great. Laura Nicholson, again, she'll be performing Saturday, November 26th, along with Caitlin Smith, and she's great. Check out some of her music. Like she said, she's got a new album out, and it's fantastic. So when we were looking for somebody to open up for Caitlin, Caitlin was the one that recommended we talk with Lauren Nicholson, and we're so glad we did. People, you're going to love her. You're going to love the show. It's going to be one of those nights, I tell you, that you're going to remember for a long time. And as I've been saying, a win-win situation. This is a big fundraising event for Shepherd Center, and it's so important to Shepherd Center to be successful in something like this. And we certainly want to see a full house to just enjoy Laura Nicholson and Caitlin Smith, Cannon Falls Auditorium, Saturday, November 26th during Deck the Fall. It's going to be great.
So, Rod, say hi to Caitlin.
Caitlin, good morning.
Good morning, Rod. How are you guys doing today?
Hey, I was doing great when we were talking with you.
Wow.
Oh, you guys.
Man, oh man, you're going to have to write a song about that.
I tell you what, Caitlin, I listened when you made your debut in the Grand Ole Opry, and that was so fun. I tell you what, you just wowed the crowd. It was fantastic.
Man, thank you. It was definitely a mountaintop experience for me, something I've dreamed of doing for a very long time. So much fun. There really aren't words to describe it.
I was telling Gordy here before we got on the air about how I've been to the Ryman and I've toured the Ryman, and they let you go stand on stage, and I was like, I can only imagine. I mean, that was pretty cool to stand on the stage, but for you to perform at the historic Ryman, wow.
I was intensely nervous.
It didn't sound like it. You did great.
Thank you.
Well, we're really looking forward to the show coming up on Saturday, November 26th, and I was thinking about this. This past year for you has been it's been very special, hasn't it?
Yeah, probably one of the best ones yet. It's been amazing. Definitely with my first baby, my first son arriving this year, and new music and turning 30. All of the things happened this year.
Yeah.
So.
And new son, Thomas Miles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, born in August. Great.
Yep. He's amazing.
Yeah, and the new music, it's great. Your album Starfire. Now, kind of half of it's been released?
Yep. Half of it's been released. I wanted to get some music out there to the fans before I kind of went on a little baby break. And so our plan is to release the record in full beginning of next year. We're still pinning down a date, but sometime quarter one.
All right. You've been receiving a lot of attention in Nashville. I mean, recently named 2016 Class of Women in Country Music?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. It's been great. Nashville has been an amazing community. I've lived there on and off for 7 years, and it's just a really special place to be surrounded by people who love music and support each other and support other musicians. So it's awesome.
All right. Of course, you and I are both from Cannon Falls. How many years you been in Nashville now?
Yes, about 7.
7? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So give us a little hint of what everybody's going to see on Saturday, November 26th at the show.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm definitely going to be playing all the songs off of the new record. And then I plan on, playing some of the cuts that I've had and telling a lot of stories behind the songs. That's a big part of my show, is just really kind of letting the audience know, where all of these little baby songs came from. So it should be fun.
Relatable.
That's what I try to do.
Yeah. No, I love performers that do that. Neil McCoy was one of my favorite performers at WeFest because he was relatable. He talked to the crowd, before he did a song, and that's being relatable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Totally. That's awesome.
That. Speaking of accolades, did you see this, Ron?
What's that?
Tasteofcountry.com, a writer there rates Starfire number 4 on his list here.
Wow.
He says,
awesome.
Caitlin, I don't know if your head will fit through the door after you hear this. This gifted storyteller offers a master class on assigning oneself to life events absolutely. Her vocals are imperfectly perfect, with cracks that only show raw, genuine emotion.
Wow, that's so nice. I haven't read that. Thanks, Taste of Country.
Isn't that awesome?
That is. And it's very true. And I don't know, I tell you what, Caitlin, and listening to some of the songs off of Starfire, there was the one song that, This Town Is Killing Me. actually moved me to tears the first time I heard it. Have you had that?
About that, Rod?
Have you had have you had that reaction performing that on stage? Because I love that song.
Yeah, thank you. It's a very specific song about kind of my journey through the music industry and through Nashville, and it's very interesting how many people can relate to that song, whether they're in the industry or not. Being able to leave your home to go somewhere else to chase a dream, I think it's a very relatable feeling, especially when you're like, oh, why did I do this?
And so you've got that type of song that's down to, and then you got Starfire, where, man, you can be up in the aisles dancing to that one.
Yes. Awesome, thanks.
Yeah. So hopefully, you'll be up here and performing, and it's going to be a great show. We're urging people to get their tickets now. Maybe throw in a couple Christmas songs here and there.
Oh, my mind has not even been on Christmas yet. Shoot,
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, it will be a surprise. We'll see. Yeah.
If you stand out in the back and yell a Christmas song, I might get one for you.
Okay. All right.
We just talked to Laura Nicholson, who will be opening for you. She told a great story about how you two got to know each other.
Yeah, how you met. That was interesting.
Yes! I've known Laura for years and years, and she is just so special to me. And I've kind of watched her grow as an artist and as a songwriter. And, she finally made the move to Nashville, and we are so proud of her for just crushing it. She's going to go places. I know it. So.
That's awesome.
It'll be fun to see both of you on stage on the week from tomorrow. Yep.
I'm so happy. I know Cannon Falls is going to love her, so it'll be great.
Yeah.
She said maybe you guys can do a duet.
There you go.
Oh, good idea. Great idea.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah, that would be. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We'll have to work something up.
Then tickets still available, Rod?
Yes, we still have some tickets left. You can pick them up at Schofield Drug in Cannon Falls. You can get them at Shepherd Center in Cannon Falls. Or if you just want to go online, just go to CaitlinSmith.eventbrite.com and get your tickets. But do so soon. We're getting there. Hopefully we're going to sell this out, and it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful show. And again, all the proceeds go to Shepherd Center. Shepherd Center's major fundraising event of the year. So we're really looking forward to having a packed house and a good time.
And Caitlin, being a Cannon Falls native, you know all the good things that Shepherd Center does.
Absolutely. They're the best.
And you know how nice that auditorium is.
It's incredible. I mean, that's why we're coming back, because it's truly a magical place. So I'm really excited and looking forward to playing there again.
Yeah, and Raleigh will be with, right?
Oh, Raleigh definitely will be with.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
We'll be playing guitar. Yep,
Okay,
totally.
good. Yeah.
Well, how about the baby?
And the baby will be. Well, we're trying to figure it out. Grandma might be hanging out with him, but sometimes we bring him along for a little bit until it's bedtime.
Do you get to Cannon Falls much?
Since we have had baby Thomas, we've been back to Minnesota quite a bit, just to see family. And so, really, we live in Nashville. We love Nashville, but Minnesota is always our home, and so we try to get back as much as possible. So I was just there this weekend, and hung out with my mom and dad, and it was just great. It's always good to be home.
Oh yeah.
I bet it's a pretty special feeling when you hit your hometown stage too.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's nothing like stepping on the hometown stage and just kind of feeling there's a support that I feel in the audience that is like none other stage. I look out in the audience and I see my postman, and I see my third grade teacher, and I see all my friends, and so to be able to share my journey with them, knowing that they have been a part of this journey, at the very beginning, it's just a very magical and special time for me. So yay!
And even though the auditorium wasn't there when you went to school, there, it's got to be kind of cool to walk those halls like you did back in high school.
It still smells the same. It still smells the same.
Wow. Anything else, Ron?
Well, I thought it was interesting, the song Tacoma, that you actually took a train out to Tacoma. That was kind of neat.
Yes, that was such a fun experience. A lot of times in the writing room, I'll put on a hat of a character, and we kind of made this girl that was leaving Nashville for Tacoma to get away from this heartache. And it was really amazing to then be able to kind of live out that story a little bit. Not the heartbreak part, but the part where we were taking a train all the way to Tacoma. We hopped on an Amtrak in Memphis. I took a couple of songwriters with me, and we wrote songs all the way on the Amtrak to Tacoma, which is super cool. We made a documentary out of it, which will be released when the record's also being released next year. And so people can take a look at kind of our journey and see a little behind the scenes of the last year of my life, too, which will be super fun.
Yeah. And the video was great, too. I liked the video.
Thank you. Oh, yes, and we made a music video, which was a very spur of the moment, like, hey, we've got an hour. Should we make a music video? Cool.
All right.
Shot in Tacoma.
Yes, right. With Glacier National Park in the background, you can see gorgeous. So, yay! Well, I'm very much looking forward to coming to Cannon, and I cannot wait. So
we can.
I plan on staying after the show and signing and meeting everybody until the last person goes home. So,
and you'll have some merchandise, I hope, too?
And I'll have merch, yep. Hopefully we'll get some new T-shirts, so it could be...
And we got that brand new Fender electric guitar. I'm going to auction that off, and then afterwards, if you want to sign that, that'd be great. So, hey, it's going to be a really fun night.
It's going to be a fun night, totally.
So get your tickets now.
I love it.
All right. And... well, we appreciate you taking some time to visit with us this morning, and appreciate you coming back to your hometown of Cannon Falls to put on a show. And I can't believe it's already coming up like a week from tomorrow.
I know, a week and a day. I'm counting down the days.
All right.
Fantastic. You enjoy your Thanksgiving holiday, and we'll see you next weekend.
Thank you, Gordy. All right, you guys have a great one. Take care.
Thanks, Caitlin. Okay. See you next week.
Bye.
You bet.
Okay, see ya.
Caitlin Smith joining us from Nashville. She's got quite a voice, doesn't she?
You know, she wrote that song, and Garth Brooks wanted to put it on his album, so Garth Brooks actually recorded this too, but I actually like Caitlin's version better.
You wouldn't tell Garth that?
No, I wouldn't tell that to Garth. No. So,
have you met Garth?
Yes, I have. When he was at Target Center, I had the chance to sit down and visit with him, and what was really interesting is that, of course, he knows Caitlin, and when I said, hey, I'm from Cannon Falls, same as Caitlin Smith, and he just said, Caitlin Smith has got the most amazing voice, and he just thought she was the best, and I thought, that's pretty cool. I'm sitting here with Garth Brooks and talking about Caitlin Smith.
He seems like a really down-to-earth guy.
He is the nicest, down-to-earth guy.
That was so moving. That night at Target Center, wasn't that the same night that they had the cancer? The woman who brought her signs, and he asked her to come toward the stage and sang to her.
Yes, yeah.
Oh man, I had tears rolling down my cheeks watching that.
He's a very, very. Like I said, we sat down and just visited. We talked about deer hunting. We talked about everything in everyday life. He's a great guy.
And then he went into let's kick cancer's butt kind of thing.
Yeah. Tons of talent.
She's really talented.
You betcha. Again, get your tickets. There's some different ways you can get your tickets. You can stop by Schofield Drug, Main Street of Cannon Falls. You can stop by Shepherd Center in Cannon Falls, or you can just go online to caitlinsmith.eventbrite.com, and you can get your tickets online. All seats general admission, not a bad seat in the house. All the money, all the proceeds goes to help support Shepherd Center of the Cannon Valley and all the programs and services that Shepherd Centers offers to the area. So it's a great cause.
Such as Meals on Wheels.
Yes, and I tell you, we've gotten involved in so many things at Shepherd Center that, and like I said, all of these things we've added, this last year has been crazy. We've added a lot of things that all takes money. And to keep offering these services, that's why we do fundraising events like this. And we think this is a great fundraiser because it's going to be fun. $35, you're supporting Shepherd Center, and you get to see a great show.
Fantastic concert from an up-and-coming star in Nashville.
That's right.
Couple of stars.
Couple of stars, yep. Caitlin is, she's one of the hottest things in Nashville right now.
All right. Thanks, Rod.
You bet. Thanks for having me, Gordy.
Appreciate you stopping in and doing the Cannon Falls News live here this morning on KDHL Radio. So make sure you take that in next weekend. Get those tickets soon. They'll go fast. You're in tune to KDHL AM in Faribault, Minnesota.